Okay, let's get this party started. We're not really having a party. We're just doing some casual makeup. I'm sorry I misled you, but please watch anyway. What kind of intro is this? I've been out of the game for too long. Clearly it's showing. So, welcome back to my channel. So sorry it's been so long since I have posted a video, but I'm back with this super casual look that we got going on here. Don't mind my dirty hair. It's not really that dirty, it's actually just still wet, but it's fine. We're working with it. So yeah, this is the makeup look that I do every morning on my way to work, minus the eye makeup. I do not wear any eye makeup to work, but you will see how I get this super glowy base and my messed up eyebrow on the side. So without further ado, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. Like, I felt the need to put on some makeup for funsies, and yes, I use the word funsies. I have no shame. I have a self tanner on and you can't even tell, which is awesome. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to start with is my L'Oreal True Match Lumi Lotion. Last time I featured this in a video, I used the shade 902. This is shade 903. I bought a darker shade because I have a self tanner on. The hair's rough, face is rough. We're just going with it, okay? So I'm just going to take a whopping ton and wipe it all over my face. I might put on like 1.5 or 2 pumps, not pumps, but like squeezes. Whatever you want to call it. I don't even know anymore. I really need to get a new filming situation here. Like, this is ugly. The makeup I'm going to be doing right now is what I do in the mornings when I go to work. It's very fast, although it won't be fast right now because I'm chit-chatting away here. But it normally takes me between 10 to 15 minutes because I do it at warp speed. And yeah, so this is basically what I wear to work every day. So next, it depends what I'm feeling. Some days I will wear this, some days I won't. This is my Smashbox Studio Skin foundation. This is the one I use when I'm self-tan. This is in the shade 2.15. So sometimes I'll put this on, sometimes I won't. But since I have been doing it lately, I will show you. So I'll normally just pump it right onto the brush. I don't do a lot of this. This is definitely something I do on the, I do more on the lighter side, because then I do go in with whatchamacallit, concealer, not directly over it, but just a little bit. So I'll just pounce this primarily around the outside perimeter of my face, and then because I don't want that much coverage, but the coverage that I need is around the outer perimeter. That's primarily where I've been breaking out the most. Like, I'm wondering when the day's gonna come where breakouts just stop happening on my face. But I don't know if that day's ever gonna come. So I do the outer portions of my cheeks and jaw, and then I'll slowly start to bring it in towards the center a little bit, but nothing too crazy. And then whatever's left on the brush, I'll just start running in the middle of my face. Okay, so we have a decent base. So the next product I actually stopped using because it creases so much, but somehow most recently it doesn't. Like, when I first started this, Alana Davison, she's who I saw use this and I took the recommendation from. This is, it would help if I told you what it was, wouldn't it? This is the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector. So it's not a concealer, it's an under eye corrector. However, Alana was using it more of as a concealer because it matched her skin tone well, so she didn't really have to put another concealer over it. This is the light medium shade. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 shades. Tarte, do something about it. Like, it looks like this, and it's more of like a peachy undertone kinda. So I will smush my finger around in here. It's very like a wet consistency and it's quite thick. So what I'll do is I'll start right at this part of my bag, and I'll start to bring it backwards up towards the outer portion of my eye, and I'll start patting it away because I want the least amount of product to go on the inner portion of my eye, which sounds crazy because you want to cover your dark circles, and that's where they are. But I found that this is the best way for me to have it not crease as hard. Creasing just naturally happens on me. I don't know if there's anyone in this world who it doesn't happen to, but it always happens to me, so it's kind of not really like a deal breaker for me when it comes to products. And then I'll start to bring it up into the inner corner of my eye, and so you can automatically see the difference. You still see all of this in here, and it's pretty much covered. Like, obviously you can't take away my bags, so it's still there, but at least the coloration and the pigment is way better than it was. So if I wanted to, I could just leave it like this and not put concealer over it. Speaking of videos, I did recently go to Nashville, my boyfriend and I say my boyfriend as if you guys haven't met him yet, Mark. I gotta get in the habit of saying Mark because he's been on my channel before, so y'all should know who I'm talking about. Mark and I went to Nashville in the beginning of June. We went for the CMA festival. So it was a 4-day festival. We were there for 8 days. Right? Yes, we were there for 8 days. And I did vlog while we were there. I've never really done like a full blown out vlog before, and I still don't think I got like enough footage to make it a full video. I've been going back and forth, and it's almost like 2 months. Not really. It's been over a month since we've gone, and I haven't finished it yet. It feels so unfinished because I don't think there's enough footage. But so I don't know if I really should put it up or not. By the way, next thing is the Instant Age Rewinder by Maybelline in the shade Fair. So I don't really know if I should still put it up or not. Honestly, this video might even go up before that one. So if it does, let me know in the comments below if you think I should still upload it or not. This is a little more than I do for work. Jesus. Right. So this is the shade Fair. I also have this in the shade Medium, and this is what I go over my spots and my redness with. And we're done. I haven't been using a sponge lately, which is really weird and not like me anymore. But I've been using my Morphe what is this, an E3 brush. Love this brush for blending out concealer. Great. So I'm going to blend out the light parts first. And I kind of just pat it in. I bring the concealer up and out like I do with the color corrector. I do that first, and then I'll bring the remaining of it on the inner portion. And now I move on to the outer portion. Honestly, if I'm in a real rush, like, I'll quit this brush and I'll go back into my foundation brush and just blend the concealer, the darker concealer in more. Set my face next. So I have my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I actually have a back of it right here. I literally thought I was like so out of this. I spent $40 on that to find out that this thing is still well and alive. I do not need to open the new one yet. So I kind of set my whole face. I just use less powder around the nose area for when I want to wear sunglasses on my way to work, because I didn't just do a whole face of makeup to ruin it with sunglasses on my way to work and then get to work and have sunglasses marks the whole day. So I kind of keep it light on the powder. It sounds crazy, like you would think you should crazy powder it so the makeup doesn't move when you wear sunglasses. However, I find, maybe it's just me, I really don't know, if I don't use powder, like, it's fine. Like, there's no marks. Yeah, the makeup might come off a little bit, but you can't, it's not as noticeable. It makes it less noticeable. So that's normally what we do. We'll just kind of dust a little bit over it, and I'll basically just take whatever's left in the cap after I like shook the powder. I'll just take whatever's left over there and I will dust that part under my eyes and across the top of my nose. And that's really all the powder that I'll put there. I feel like it just does a better job. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It's just what my routine in the morning, okay? So next is my, of course, Marc Jacobs, what is this, the Tantastic Coconut Bronzer that we all know is dying. Oh. This hole just seems to be getting progressively bigger and I'm not even pressing that hard. So normally I use this with like my giant makeup brush. That's a makeup brush. Normally I'll use this bronzer with like a giant bronzer brush. But lately I haven't been doing that. I use it actually with my contour brush. And I'll kind of just swirl it in. And then I will put it in my cheekbones. I've kind of been going a little bit more ham on this recently, especially while I have a self tanner. I've always was afraid to do too much. But then I'm like, you need help with your cheekbones and your face structure. So we kind of just go ham and we don't even think twice about it. And we don't really care. So here we are. We got a nice bronze going on. This looks really crazy on camera, but I swear to God, it does not look that crazy in real life, which is what every YouTuber ever says. I'm fully aware. Because I'm always that girl who's like, girl, but I'm not with you in person, so how am I supposed to know what it really looks like? I'm aware I got you. And then I'll just take the rest on here, just like on the sides of my nose and like over the top. As if I was contouring, but I'm not really. For blush lately, I've been using this duo that's broken. Oh, here's the mirror. I got this in like a BoxyCharm or an Ipsy a really long time ago, but it's like still fully living its life. It's called the Caribbean Sun Bronzer Duo by Jelly Pong Pong. I love the blush. It's a matte corally blush. Same brush that I use for powdering my face is what I'll use for this blush. Normally, if I want to keep the glow, I would use a blush that's not matte, that has like shimmer in it or something, which this does not. This is a matte blush. I'll usually use this, especially on days where I'm breaking out around my cheek section, because if you use a blush with shimmer in it, it will only accentuate the parts of your skin that you were trying to cover up. So this is like a routine that I kind of do. Like, it's just like a put it on, whip it on, and go kind of thing. It's not like I'm trying to perfect my skin or anything. Like, fully thriving on the lunch money from ColourPop. If I can open it. So I just pat this on like super fast. And it basically brings all the glow that you could want back into. So that's the skin. For work, I do not do any eye makeup. Nothing. Half the time I don't even wear mascara. Like, I might wear mascara like once or twice a week. Okay, and then for brows, nothing new here. Still going strong on my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer. I almost said the Brow Wiz, but that would be a lie because we stopped using the Brow Wiz a long time ago. It's funny, when this first came out and I was stuck on the Brow Wiz, I was like, I'll never ever get that one. I was like scared of this one. I'm just gonna do my brows really fast. I've been doing the like messy, like thick brow theme, so we'll be right back. Oh my goodness. This one takes me less than a half a second, and this one I spent like 5 years on, and look, it looks all wonky compared to this one. Can we see those? This brow just never has the right shape, ever. It's always this one. She's got her you know what together. If I have an extra second or so before I have to leave, I will do some soap brows, which is ironic because like when soap brows first came out, I was like, that's dumb, like I'm never gonna hop on that trend, like who puts soap in their brows, like just get brow gel. Now I'm all for it. It seriously works. It's inexpensive. I don't have to spend $25 on a small bottle of brow gel. Like, it's great. So I just take like an old brow pencil that I don't use anymore, and I just use a spoolie, and I wet it first and then just scrub it into the soap and brush it right on. And I'm going to go do that right now, and I will be right back. So as you can see, my brows are wet, and you can see like the soap part of it right now. Wow, this one, don't even look at this one. We're just not gonna look at her. You just have to wait for the soap to dry, and then it's like not as visible. Okay, so this is my work routine. This is what happens. But because we're filming and because I want to do something, because I don't do my eye makeup anymore, I want to do some eye makeup. Nothing crazy. We're going to whip out our James Charles palette. Yeah, I want to do like a smoky bronze, like messy eye. So I'm just gonna go in first with a combination of this tan color and these two darker colors, the orange one especially. So again, do not be afraid that it looks messy. I am a fan of the mess lately. Do not need precision lines and all that, which honestly makes me sound like the worst beauty guru or whatever. But this is real life. This is what I do sometimes. So I'm not that ashamed of it. We're trying to be realistic here, okay? Not everybody spends 7 hours putting together this like bomb-ass look. That's not realistic. So I'm going to show you my realistic look. Going into my Dose of Colors collaboration with Desi and Katie. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but it's like a little quad. These colors are stunning. I can't even tell you how many times I've used this. Bronze eyeshadow. So basically any bronze eyeshadow will work. I'm just gonna put it on my finger and spread it all over my lid. Then I'm gonna take a small blending brush and we're just gonna go into the bronzer color. We're gonna leave it at that. I guess we'll put on mascara today just because we're filming, you know. You guys might find it totally weird because I know I do, but I don't put mascara on my bottom lash line anymore. Who is she? I have no idea. What do you guys think of my new glasses? You're seeing the reflection of everything over there, but you could see that. Wow, you could really see the blue light. These are for like your computer, so like it's supposed to counteract the blue light that comes off like all like technology and stuff. I'm not a scientist. I don't know the science behind it, but all I know is they're really cute and I really like them, and I wanted to wear them in the outro, but when I look at the camera, you just see my window. Okay, we're done with that. This is the final look. Pretty simple, pretty basic. Honestly, I don't even wear lip liner or lipstick to work. One of those like your lips but better kind of lipsticks. This one's by L'Oreal. It's the JLo exclusive collection. This is the final look. Pretty basic, pretty simple. Again, I don't do the eye makeup for work, but we could throw it on when we feel like it, you know. So yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up down below. Comment, let me know any other videos you want to see. If you want to see the tanning routine, if you want to see my Nashville vlog, if that doesn't go up before this video. If it does, it will be at the end of this video for you guys to watch, or the link will be in my description box down below. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's been a hot minute since I've put up a video. I sincerely apologize. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. Handles will be down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!